actually it was a really big deal. I went with my family. A lot of them came from Georgia up to see the inauguration.
The Republicans, they had nothing to say. The black people walking around happy and cheerful.
In our area, it's a very Republican area, so there was a lot of people that were not looking forward to a change in parties, but it's still excitement.
Where we come from is very dark. It's very down.
Well, I feel the mood of the country has definitely changed. People lose patience, and a lot of people are anxious.
We know of folks that have lost their jobs, that have had them for 20 years and such, and younger folks can't find jobs.
Looking back, of course, he went ahead and bailed the banks out. Now he's asking for the money back, which I think is a good thing.
Oklahoma's going through a really rough time for our state's economy, and the stimulus money, I feel like, has had a great impact positively.
The economy's in trouble. This country's in trouble. And if they don't start acting now, we're going to go into a depression.
We've been able to update technology in our schools.
I think the stimulus package has been a failure. It has not produced the jobs that we were given to expect.
That's not free market. That's subsidized, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm 100% in love with every one of his decisions. You know, he said a lot about getting the troops out. We've seen things ramp up a little bit in Afghanistan.
Right now, from my standpoint, I think a major accomplishment was the U.S. soldiers moving out of Iraq.
No one cares about what's going on in Afghanistan and Iraq. You know, they need to worry about what's going on right here in the United States first.
I think he's moved way too far to the left, and I don't have any expectation that he will move back to the center.
See, I think health care is pretty much demanding the debate. I'm torn. My mother's a physician. She's a doctor, so.
I think the election in Massachusetts was in a Democratic state, I think is a statement of how the American people feel towards his policies, particularly the health care reform.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing America's new Commander-in-Chief,
Towards the president himself, there's always going to be a very proud feeling. Emotionally, I speak for myself, I'm very bound to him just because of the landmark.
He needs help. I mean, it's not, he's a one-man band.
In terms of accomplishments and policies, we'll see.
My feelings towards him haven't changed. I actually just feel like I pray for him and encourage him that he do the best he can for the people.
And I think President Obama he's a hard worker. I think he's a go-getter. I think he's got more energy than most.
I think a lot of people come here with good intentions, but once they get here, they realize they've got to play the game, and eventually they become part of the machine, and then it's just business as usual.